Hello friends, I am Paras from Glamming Videos and you are watching Learn VBA without coding skills. So in previous video we have covered many topics like introduction to VBA. We have written first program in VBA, create macro and personal workbook, create types and variables. We have covered message box, input box, cells, range, offset, selection, and we have covered conditions and decision like if, then, else, and we have covered comments and operators and loops, for loop, while loop, and do while loop. So now it's time to create a small project so that we can clearly understand how to use cells, range, offset, functions, conditions, so all these things which we have covered previously. We have a sample data here, and so this project is about how we can create banded rows in Excel using VBA. So what is banded rows? So if we press Ctrl T here and press enter, so these rows, you can see the color of alternate row is different. So these are banded rows. So we can get this by creating a table, but to understand all these things, loops, conditions and operators, cells, range, offset, we will have to create this using VBA. So let me press Ctrl Z here so that we can write a VBA code to create the banded rows. So we have like 999 rows in this data. So first understand what's the logic behind it, how we can create the banded rows before writing anything on the VBA editor. So idea is to create alternate rows in different color. So we want to fill the different color in every alternate row. So how we can do this? So first we will run a loop from row 1 to row number 999. Then we will check if the row number is divided by 2 or not. If this is divided by 2, then we will fill a color in this row. If this is not divided by 2, then we will not fill a color in this row. So using this logic, we will fill the color in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on. So this is the logic we want to apply in our VB code. So let's start the Visual Basic editor. I'll press Alt F11 to open the VB editor. So as always, we'll create a new module. We'll give a name, sub new procedure. So now we know we have total rows 999. So we'll run the loop from 1 to 999. So we'll declare a variable here, dim I as integer. So we'll use this I in our for loop. So for I equals to 1 to 999, and we'll close this for loop and we'll write our code inside this for loop. So why we have started it from 1? Because we have our data from row 1 to 999. So in this scenario we know that we have 999 rows filled, but if we do not know, then how we will dynamically run this for loop? So I'll cover this topic in my next video, how we can run our loops for dynamic ranges. But for now, this is an example. For now we'll run this loop from row number 1 to row number 999. So in first iteration, if our row number I is 1, means for this row, is it divisible by 2? No. So how we can check this? So in first iteration we are going to check if the row number is divisible by 2 or not. So if I mod 2 equals to 0, we'll put a bracket here and we'll write this inside a small bracket. Then closing statement for if. So we are writing this if statement inside for loop. So we have closed for loop here and we have closed if statement here. So we'll write the code inside this if statement. If the row number is divisible by 2, then we will color the row. So if the row number is divisible by 2, then what we will do, then it should be like range A1 to G1 dot interior dot color बराबर interior dot color equals to VBA red. But this row number is dynamic, so how we'll change the row number in each iteration? So we'll close this A and we'll put a ampersand there, and again ampersand, and we'll cover this in double quotes and then ampersand I. So what the value what is fixed we have covered inside double quotes, and the value which is dynamic we have written outside the double quotes. So it means range A1 to G1. For first iteration it will be from range A1 to range G1 dot interior dot color. This is the command to fill the color inside the cell equals to VB red. So now we are going to run our program using F8 so that we can know what is happening inside this code. So F8 for F for I, in first iteration I is 1 and I 1 more 2 cannot be 0, so we will not go inside this if block. So it will not run this command for now because this condition is not true, so it will leave first row as it is. So in second iteration I is 2 and I more 2 more 2 equals to 0, right? So this range, so you can see guys, the row color has been changed. Again in third iteration it will leave it, and for next iteration it will fill the cover in fourth row. Now we can press F5 to fill the color in all rows. So the color is not good. So how we can change the color? So we can use RGB function. So we can write 555555. Now run it again. It's too dark, so we can give a greater number, 255 or 205, 205, 205. Now we'll run it. So see guys, it's looking good now. So how we can get this number? So how we can get the RGB values for colors? So I'll cover this topic in my next videos. So you can now understand how we can use range, how we can use if condition, and how we can use for loop for live projects. So if you like this video, please subscribe our channel Glamming Videos, and I'll cover few topics of this video in my next videos, like RGB, how we can get the RGB codes for any color, and how we can use for loop for dynamic ranges. So if you like this video, then hit the like button and subscribe our channel Glamming Videos. So thank you so much for guys for watching this video. We'll meet in next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.